Derek Jones Jr. And then Jones catches in transition, and a nice finish. Of course, we're accustomed to seeing quite.
Every time we've seen him play them, they run that first play for him, and if it goes in, he typically has a good game. So hopefully that is not the case tonight. A
gap to drive, and then Jones picks up Coop. Coop turns to his left and
tonight, especially dealing with Ivan Zubac. We see Gap with the lob. I forgot the last point. What was the last point?
There's a lot of points being scored.
Here's a lost ball, and Chris Dunn has the slam dunk as Gafford had secured the rebound, but the outlet was stolen and quickly put back in. Whoop. Clippers now have a 6-point lead, but Brandon Williams does something about that with his drive against James Harden.
Yeah, your point about D Will being important is why they have Derek Jones Jr. on him.
Yeah. Coop, little midi on the edge of the lane is good.
I think Coop passed up a rhythm shot for him at the elbow. That's what he's really been focusing on. We see Derek Jones Jr. with the layup.
Harden for three. Swiping at him was Caleb Martin. The shot has been made. Harden goes down. He's got a chance for a 4-point play.
That patented
lineup for 3 games. Now back playing off the bench the last 2 and tonight. And he pulls up and hits above the free throw line. And good defense by Harden.
Harden's kind of a tree stump, man. He's hard to move around.
Here's Harden driving against Cisse and lays it in. The Clippers are doubling up Dallas.
I haven't looked it up. Who's been in the league longer, Batum or Lopez?
Here's a 3-pointer. Hey! Nicely done by Key as they got off to a 3-7 start. On the perimeter, Dallas forces it out of Harden's hands, and Batum hits a 3.
Majority of his shots are going to come from the 3-point line.
30th in pace. Nice hand by the defense. Miller lost it. Martin running. Dallas moves it. Play for 3. Yes, sir. Defense for the rebound. Cisse, alley-oop over Brook Lopez. I loved what Jake Kidd said about Musa before the game. I asked about the performance that we've seen out of Cisse in the last few games. That one goes in for Harden. He was out. Thompson, another 3. Bullseye. It is blocked into the middle of next week.
I think he blocked it with his face.
Clay again. Straight away for Clay. Straight away for Clay. Clay Thompson has been the focus of the 9-0 run before the Zubac free throw.
Big man.
Wow.
Handle it.
1 for this year, but 33 for his career. Brandon Williams back in. Starting his 3rd straight game, and he got free and goes to the baskets.
So open, gathered and bounced.
Little pocket pass to Zubac, going in strong.
It's like clockwork for him.
Just seeing the hands in the back, and it's church.
And here's Harden, straight line drive to score. Back down here by Zubac. He was doubled. Out to Harden for 3. The Mavs will only have 3 timeouts left. In the corner, Harden, and now separating with the step back. A step back 3 in the corner, no less.
Look at Texas 2-steps.
Drought continues for Dallas as D'Lo puts it up and in the drought. Clock when it was thrown in, and now time winding down for Harden. He's good in these situations, and he demonstrates that right there.
One of the best at being able to create space to get to that jump shot. Just bide his time until he could get it off.
How about a 21-point first half for James? And how about another basket here for Russell? Signing him for part of the season. That worked his way back into the league, and now he's got a roll on the Clippers. And he's going to be running and throws it ahead to Jones, and a 3-point play chance. We'll have the action 6:30 Sunday on Mavs TV, and at 6 o'clock Mavs Center Court on the plaza outside American Airlines Center. Zubac with another paint. Marshall surveys the scene.
Standing around.
Spacing isn't great.
But Gafford does something about it. Gafford and Mavs lost to the Grizzlies a week ago tonight. Through the defense, John Collins. Very difficult finish.
It's a big dude making that slick move.
Yeah.
He is big, and that was slick. I concur with your characterizations as Russell hits it from the baseline. For D'Lo. Offline three. Martin, an offensive rebound, his second one in this sequence, and it pays off. He's had it the whole possession, now gives it up at 7 seconds. Chris Dunn, a drive, a spin, a late lead for Zubac. Well done by Dunn. Cisse, 9 minutes, 6 points, 3 boards, and a block shot tonight, and right into the game to make an impact. Cisse Puede. Lopez guides the rebound to Harden. Nice pass up ahead to Kobe Sanders after the missed free throw. Bogdanovich for 3.
He can do that.
Yeah.
Quick by Clay. Nice one-handed snare by Thompson. Going to have to take it off the bounce against Brook Lopez. Bogdanovich failed for Coop. Got it away! But I've seen worse.
Yes.
Oh, Zubac with the block. Or is this going to be characterized? We haven't seen pristine basketball tonight, but there is still a chance to climb back into this game. Bogdanovich with the little A right now, so it was 4v4 until Jones and Williams arrive on the scene, and it's up and in for Harden. Clippers keeping it around 10, give or take a couple of points. Right now, 12. Returning to Lively. Tower of power, Derek Lively. In a game going into tonight was 12. 4-3, yes sir, Max Christie.
Got some juice going here.
D'Angelo Russell, he's got Bogdanovich on his back. Floats it up and in. Not easy. He wants a foul, but big possession right here. Dallas on offense, down 4, down 2. Put back jam by Gafford after the initial shot was missed by D'Lo.
That his mother watches our broadcast and apparently likes it, according to Brandon, so shout out to her.
All right. Here's a giant killer by D'Lo to answer the 2 free throws by Zubac. Mavericks have stops on 7 of LA's last 10 possessions. 2:20 left. Harden against Najee. Najee's been good on both ends of the floor tonight. Harden down the lane and through a partial block. Best for Zubac. Previous high was 23. Now he's got 24. Clippers again retake the lead. They looked at D'Lo to tie it again. Rinse and repeat for D'Lo. Russell dribbling the clock down. Now they flatten out. They've gone to him down the stretch. He puts up another shot. The bank is missed. Another tip is missed, and it's overtime coming up here.
Gonna mill the floor.
I would love to see it, but they hadn't been involved that much tonight.
Well, here's Cooper down the lane to tie the game. Nice pillow soft touch. 100 seconds left. Harden motioning Batum out of the way. Harden with it on a yo-yo. 4-3. Oh, the man has ice in his veins. And Bogdanovich. Harden has it. Harden for the lead. He hits it. James Harden. Shoot 25 to play. Here's Coop driving against Batum. And he ties the game. Strong move by Coop. And it's in the hands of Harden. Marshall defending. 4 seconds. He dribbles away from the trap. They call the goaltend. Throw in on the sideline.
After review, the ball was legally blocked.
It's Christie. And he didn't get a shot away. On the bounce, it's Harden. And there's a lane to drive for Harden, and he got there to lay it in. 41. Well, this will do it. The final seconds. And the Clippers will end their 6-game losing streak.
Point differential here. They want to score.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Point differential to Cup. Well, there'll be a +6, and they'll be 2-0.